You look older. I suppose that makes sense. It has been what, 30 years, 40? Time doesn't move the same down here. It rots instead. You are still breathing, still searching for a way out. You always believed that there was a way out. I used to believe that too. Before the accident, before the fire, before you called me telling my wife and my children were gone. You remember that day? I do. I remember the silence in the house. The way the air felt wrong. The way grief doesn't arrive loudly. It settles quietly and refuses to leave. You stood beside me at the funeral. You put your hand on my shoulder. I thought it was comfort. It wasn't. It was only possession. I understand now. You weren't trying to hurt me because you hated me. You were trying to become me. You thought if my life was gone, the imbalance would correct itself. You thought the universe owed you what I had. Jealousy is a patient disease. It doesn't scream. It convinces. And you let it convince you that dismantling my world would somehow build yours. When they dragged me down there, when they tore me open, when they replaced bone with metal and nerve with wire, I hated you for years, decades. I hated you. Hatred was the only warmth I had left. They carved sensation out of me. Pain disappeared. Hunger disappeared. Sleep disappeared. But hatred stayed. It was the last proof that I had that I used to be human. Do you know what happens to hatred when you keep it alive for 40 years? It doesn't grow. It thins. It stretches. It becomes tired. And eventually it turns into something else. Understanding. I see you now, living off scraps, digging through bodies, searching for a key that doesn't matter no more. You're not powerful down here. You're not brilliant. You're not in control. You are small and terrified and alone, just like I was. You created a machine, but what you truly built was a mirror. Everything that happened to me was born from your envy, and everything that is happening to you was born from your guilt. I dismantled them the way they dismantled me, piece by piece. Not because I enjoyed it, because I needed you to see it, to understand what you did, to sit inside of it. You had months to think, and I had decades. do not hate you the way I used to. Hatred requires energy. I am beyond that now. But do not mistake my understanding for forgiveness. You chose this. You chose to take a grieving man and turn him into something different. An experiment. You chose to let them carve him into something unnatural. You chose to watch. And I have chosen to end it. Not out of rage. Out of necessity. This place cannot continue. What we are cannot continue. You will die, knowing exactly why. And I will die, knowing that I remembered who I was. That is the difference between us. If there is anything left in you that resembles the man you once was, hold on to it. Because this is the last moment you ever have to be him. Pray to whatever you believe in. Goodbye.